The night poet writes in the middle of the night, late when all is supposedly quiet, with the exception of the raccoons eating the neighbor's garbage, poisoning themselves on battery acid left over from that day's meth cookout. Oh, how glorious the night air is, as she takes a deep breath, only to choke on the chemtrails that polluted the backyard left over from that morning's flyover. The tropical air blew scented breezes from her lime tree. Her nose began to itch, and she sneezed, remembering the guy sprayed pesticides on it that afternoon. As she scratched her nose, she suddenly felt relaxed and looked up at the marvelous twinkling stars. Just then, a jumbo jet exploded into a million pieces, falling like starshine, bits and pieces looking like a meteor shower going in the wrong direction. She sat completely still for a moment, her mouth open, not from the massive allergies she had that prevented her from breathing through her nose properly, but from what she had just witnessed. She looked around to see if anyone had noticed the jet and heard commotion coming from neighbors' homes across the street. She saw flames going up on the neighbors' roofs, thinking it was odd for them to be lighting their chimneys in the summer. She blinked, realizing that the roof was fully engulfed in flames from the fallen jet sparks. She gathered her belongings and went inside. Maybe I'll write during the day instead, she thought, grateful to simply be alive. The raccoon wanted her cheesecake. She's now sitting in the garage watching the spectacle unfold. The sunset fading behind the sparks in the sky reminded her of the 4th of July, but it was no holiday. A chubby raccoon waddled up the driveway like a drunken skunk. It's the same raccoon who ate the neighbor's garbage. She wanted the cheesecake in the worst way. It was probably sick of eating battery acid. Chunky the raccoon can't have her cheesecake because tomorrow is the end of the world and she can finally eat cheesecake without guilt, so it's all good. She closed the garage door and took the last scrumptious creamy bite while the raccoon cussed her out in raccoon speak from outside the closed garage door. It eventually gave up and waddled away, crossing the street to the pond for some turtle soup instead.